Alright, this is like the 7th time I've tried to remake this video between the kid and the dog. They just don't want me to make a video, so this is my firearms collection. It's not big, it's not bougie, but it's important to me, and I'm adequate with it, so that's all that matters. But basically, G3C, most recent purchase, 1022. Had that since I was 13. This is a gun me and my dad went halves on, purchased together, so it's very important to me because my father's no longer here. My grandfather, my dad's dad, a 1954 production Winchester Model 12, Taurus G2S, second most recent purchase, Winchester Model 1200, that was my father's, and an Ivor Johnson single action Break 410. So alright, at this point, I'm just gonna loop videos together when I can. So, we'll get started with the 1022. So, I got this when I was 13 with my father. Like I said, we went halves on it when we were getting into shooting guns. We kept it factory for years. My father just likes to keep things factory, like the way they come, whether it's cars or guns. He just uses it the way it comes from the factory. So now that it's been mine, as you can see, I put a red dot TRS 25 on it and a Mason Leather Outdoors stock wrap for 2 spare mags. Which is really nice. I love this thing. I got it in red mahogany color because I knew it'd look good on the black, and it sure does. And then I'll show you guys all my guns are clear. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet or not, but all my weapons are clear, so I'm not gonna bother showcasing that. I know they're clear. And then we'll go on to my, this is my not my great grandfather, but just my grandfather. This is his Winchester Model 12, a 1954 production. It's got the full length barrel, 2 3/4 chamber, and 12 gauge. Holds 6+1, smooth bore. Love this thing. It's a great gun. I'm gonna do a dedicated video on each of these guns, kind of going into all of them more, but I just kind of wanted to show these off. But yeah, this thing's in beautiful condition, and I keep it really clean. I've had this thing completely gunsmith level broken down, even the trigger grouping, clean it out because it looks like it's never been cleaned that extensively. So yeah, I love this gun, and I keep really good care of it since it was my grandfather's. Alright, stitching the video in for the 3rd time. New parents. I got a 6-month. He's 6 months old now. He's my son, and it's a blessing. But man, he's a high energy little guy. So I'm sure any parents out there can relate to me right now. Know exactly what I'm going through. But anyways, back to the guns. So yeah, I keep very good care of this thing. I love it. It's important to me. My dad really loved his dad, and I really love my dad, so that's why I take such good care of that, even though I didn't know my grandpa super well. He passed away when I was 4 years old, so, but I take good care of that because I know my dad loved his dad, and I love my dad. So this is my dad's Winchester Model 1200. It's got swappable chokes. But yeah, I believe this is the full-length barrel as well. Don't know the specs on this gun as well as this one. I nerd out. I'm a sucker for 1912s, as they are. I forgot my grandpa had one until, my dad passed away, and I got all the guns, so totally forgot he had one. But yeah, Winchester Model 1200. I love this thing. It's smooth bore, obviously. It's a great bird shotgun. It's a great skeet shooting gun. Although I will say this gun is somehow heavier than the Model 12, even though this is all steel. This has an aluminum receiver, I'm pretty sure, and somehow this gun's way heavier than that one, and even fully loaded, and this one holds 1 more shell. Don't really know what that's about, but yeah, it absorbs recoil well, I will say that. And then This is my great grandfather's Ivor Johnson 410 break. It still shoots. I need to get my punch set out and tear it down and do a good cleaning on it as well. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. But yeah, I'll do a dedicated videos on each of these. And then I got my Taurus G3C. This is my EDC. It is great. I love this thing. I trust my life with it. Same with the G2S. Trust my life with it. These things run and they eat anything you put through them, and they don't care. I will say they perform best with 147 grain. That's what my flat tips are. I got quite a few of these flat tip rounds, 147 grain. It performs the best with these, but it also performs decent with 124 grain. Although, like past 25 yards, you don't get nearly as good at groupings. But I got some Hornady Plus P 124 grain. So I keep 3 mags of the Plus P and then 2 mags of the 147 grain. But yeah, I love this thing. I trust my life with it. It works great, and you can't beat the price. Mine came with 3 mags, bought 2 spares. Plan on getting like 3 more mags for it. My G2S, came with 2 mags, so I bought 3 spare. And the single stack are the same price as the double stack, which is bogus. But yeah, I just wanted to do it, and I need to clean my G2S from the last range session. But I'll do a dedicated video breaking down like all these guns and stories behind them, and like their specs and stuff, especially the Model 12. I know some people are probably excited to see that, and there's not a ton of videos on them on YouTube for how popular of a bump shotgun it is. And how classic it is. So I'll definitely do a video on that, but I'll do videos on all these, kind of going through the history of them, my history with the specific firearm itself, and just cool stuff about them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy seeing my little firearms collection, and stay tuned.